Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be looking at an incredibly profitable niche, and that's the handwriting practice book niche. Now this has everything. It's got low competition on Amazon, it's got Google search results per month, and these books have ridiculously low bestsellers ranks, which means the amount you could potentially make is just crazy. So if you're interested in making money with low content books, then watch the whole video. I promise you, you'll be blown away. Now, my name's Paul Marles and I do videos on how to make it, keep it and grow it, and that's your money I'm talking about. And if you like videos like that, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and also smash that notification bell to receive notification of when I produce videos like that. And if you do like the video, give old Captain Paul the thumbs up. It's very much appreciated. So, the handwriting practice book niche. When I started looking at this and doing the keyword research, I was amazed at how well these books were selling and amazed at how low the competition was on Amazon. It had everything. So let's first of all look at what these handwriting practice books are. So if we go over to Amazon, and normally when I'm researching a niche, I'll just put in a generic short tail keyword into the search bar. In this case, I put in handwriting practice book, and we see that we've got 4,000 results here, which is good. It shows that there are people publishing books in this niche. And if people are publishing books, it tends to suggest that a niche is profitable. So that's the first thing. And then I'll look through the list of books that come up and see what the bestsellers ranks are. And if we look at these, I mean, straight away we're on 206, 2,334, 1,674, 14,000, 689, 4,000, 9,000. That tells me straight away that this is a niche that I want to look at in more depth by doing more detailed keyword research. So let's just pick one and have a look and see what the insides of the books are like. So here we've got here, handwriting workbook for kids. Now, one of the beauties of this niche is that it's not only applicable to kids but adults as well. And I was amazed at the actual adult part of this in terms of the number of sales that were being made and the low competition. So let's have a look inside the book. And you can see these have got a very straightforward interior. We've got these thicker lines separated by a dotted line. So we've got a page of that, and then these practice letters. So they're very easy to produce. And a lot of these books don't even have the letters in. They just have these lined, dotted lined pages. So we've looked at this, and there's a kids and adults market, and there's low bestsellers ranks, and there's people publishing. All good signs. So what I'm going to do now is just give you some resources on creating the interiors and the covers, and then we're going to go to the all-important keyword research. And make sure you stick around for that bit, because I've got a good deal for you, and I'm going to show you some highly profitable keywords. So profitable, in fact, tomorrow I'm on the case. I'm going to be producing some books in this. So the interiors, as I just showed you, they're relatively basic. Now you could go over to Fiverr, put in something like handwriting practice, as I've done here, and you'll see that there are people that will create these interiors for you. But if you don't want to invest in that, which is absolutely fine, then there are free options. And one of those options is an interior that I produced. It's on Gumroad. You can download the interior. It doesn't cost you anything. So I'll leave the link in the description, but if you go to Gumroad, you'll see a few things I have for sale there, keywords, and you'll see I've got a handwriting interior. So you would download that, just click on the download all, and then you can go to, well, if you want to keep it very simple, you could go to something like PowerPoint or Keynote, and if we drag across the handwriting interior, I'll show you how easy it is. That's it. You've got your page, you've got your first pages. Yes, some of the books are a bit more detailed because they have these letters there, but you can easily create those letters yourself. And again, I'll show you in a moment how you could do that very easily. And so with this, it'd just be a case of copying the page and then just pasting all the way down to however many pages you want, saving it as a PDF, bang, upload to KDP, you've got your interior. Now, if you wanted to get a bit more fancy, then you could go over to Vecteezy, which is my favorite vector download site. And if you put in alphabet practice, look at what you've got here. I mean, these would be great for producing the cover, but you can use these to create those letters on the lines for your interior. All you need to do is create a free account to download these. You don't even need the paid pro account to download these. One caveat is, I think they only allow you to sell 50 products using a particular graphic. You need to check that in the licensing. So if that's the case, I mean, these things are selling so well, you may exceed that. So you may want to look at the pro version, but I'll leave that up to you. So if we download one of these, if we take the F frog, download. Now I'm going to show you this in Illustrator. It's difficult to do this in the free software. I've tried it on Graphic Designer and it's a bit difficult. But if you download it, and then we go to Illustrator and just open a blank document, and then I'm just going to place that graphic that we've downloaded onto there. Just drag it across and just put it in place. Now I'm just going to enlarge that ever so slightly, so I'll hold down Shift just to enlarge. Now all these are grouped together, so I'm just going to ungroup them, and you'll see that straight away we'll just delete the background because we don't need that. So I'm just going to take the letter F and I'm going to change this interior colour to a light grey. And then just copy. And then going to go over to a line page. I've already put this onto an 8.5 by 11 page on Illustrator. So I'm going to lock that so we don't mess it up. And then it's just a case of pasting that in place, dragging it up to where you want to put it, reducing the size. I'll just make the page a bit bigger so we can see what we're doing. And you'll see straight away we've got our guide for kids and adults to write the letters. So there you've got yourself a very easy interior that you can create. And likewise for the cover, you could easily use these to create a very attractive cover, or you could just go to somewhere like Fiverr and just do a search for book cover, and you'll find lots of people that will make book covers of your choice. So creating the covers and interiors of these are relatively simple. Now let's get to the really interesting bit in this video, and that's the keyword research. Now when you're searching for keywords, I'll normally start off, as I said here, with a generic keyword. Here we've got handwriting practice book. Now I have two plugins installed onto Chrome, and one is Keywords Everywhere, and that will tell you which keywords have Google searches per month. So that indicates that people outside of Amazon are also searching for these keywords, so that's good. And I've also got this keyword tool here called AMZ Suggestion Expander, and what that does is on the right hand side will give you more suggestions for keywords as well. Then what I'll go and do is create a spreadsheet where I'll list keyword, and then I'll put in the Google search per month if it appears, and then I'll click on the keyword or enter the keyword and find out how many search results it has. And then what I'll do is then make a list of all these other keywords that appear, make a note of their Google search results, and also for each keyword what the search results are in Amazon. And then I have a couple of criteria that I use to see if the keyword falls within what I'm looking for. And one is a keyword that has an Amazon search result of 1,000 or less. If it's got Google search results, even better. And then what I do is look at the bestsellers ranks of the top 3 books on the first page. And if the average of those top 3 books is less than 300,000, it means that I'm interested in pursuing that keyword. Now 300,000 gives you about 16 sales per month. Now with this niche, they are well below that. well below that. So what I do is I make a whole list of the keywords with the Amazon search results and the Google search numbers also. Now, how do I assess the bestsellers ranks, the top 3? Well, you could go down the page and look at what the top 3 are, but I found this really good plugin, and that's the Unicorn Smasher. If you get your list and just click on it, it will load up all the books and the bestsellers ranks. Then all you need to do is just click on rank and it will list them in order. So you just take the top 3, add them together, divide by 3 and give you the average bestsellers ranks. And you can see with this one, I mean, we don't even need to look at the top 3. I mean, you just look at all of these here. Any of those 3 divided by 3 gives you a ridiculously low bestsellers ranks. And you can see the estimated revenue for these rankings. I mean, if you had a bestsellers rank of 206, the estimated revenue is around $2,666 per month, which is crazy for a book that's so easy to produce. So what I've done is go through all these keywords, and I've found 93 keywords with lots that are really potentially profitable. Now, you could do all this research yourself. I mean, it took me, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours to do all this. So you could do all that yourself for free in the way that I've just showed you. Or if you click the link below, or this link here, you can go to Gumroad, where I'm selling it for just $1. And if 3 or 4 hours of your time is worth $1, then it's a bargain. But if you don't want to pay, then just use the method that I've just shown you. Go and get the list. You can create it yourself easily for nothing. Now I'm going to show you a few of these keywords that just blew me away. One of them was handwriting practice for adults. So let's go and take a look at that. Straight away, this has got a Google search of 1,900 per month. So what I look at next is how many results are there. There's just 1,000 results here. So straight away that falls into my criteria. It means that, you know, ranking your book on the first page of Amazon is easily achievable with this number of results. And then I looked at the bestsellers ranks. I mean, we're already starting here, 7,551, 24,000. This is one independently published, which means this is on KDP, 52,000. Really good, again another one, really good bestsellers ranks, so you're going to make good sales with this. And if we have a look at the interior of, say, this one, which has a bestsellers rank of 24,000, selling for $9.95. That's the other thing about this niche. A lot of the books are not selling for, you know, $4.99, $5.99. They're going for things like $7.99, $8.99. And look at this one, $9.95. And if we have a look at the interior, let's go down. It's so straightforward. It's so simple. I mean, this just blew me away. I mean, you could easily create these letters. I mean, if you went online and searched for a font like this, you could easily find one. So it'd be so easy to create. And if you're selling them for, you know, say for $9.95, I mean, well, you're looking at sort of probably $3, $4 profit. Let me give you another example of a good keyword I found. Let's have a look. Handwriting practice book for kids 3rd grade. 517. Again, low competition. And just take a look at the bestsellers ranks of these. 4,000, 689, 7,000. Got one there's a bit higher. But they're all incredibly low and incredibly low competition. And in fact, these keywords were so good, my son didn't want me to sell them. He does KDP books himself, and his channel is Mr. Rosa. I've left a link in the description, particularly if you want a good video on how much you can potentially earn doing this business within the first few months. He tells you what his experience was, and he does also good videos on how to make money online. So this list of keywords has got a good range of short tail keywords and long tail keywords. Again, the link is in the description if you want to go to Gumroad to purchase that. There's good resources to create the covers and interiors. It's just one of those all-round fantastic niches that, well, I was amazed when I looked at it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, goodbye.